The poem CHIVVY is about parental control over children. The poet Michael Rosen highlights the different ways in which grown-ups try to exercise control over the younger ones. When they see their children not responding to a question, they order them to speak up. And when a child actually opens his mouth to speak, he is criticized for trying to talk with his mouth full of food. Parents also get offended when their children stare at others. They chide their children for staring. They also constantly remind their children not to point fingers at others and not to pick their noses. Grown-ups remind their children to sit straight and to say polite words like please while making a request. Children are scolded for making noise. They are instructed to always shut the door behind them and not to drag their feet while walking. If a child sneezes without a handkerchief to cover his mouth, he is rebuked. He is also scolded if he keeps his hands inside his pockets. A child whose socks are sliding downwards is chided for not pulling his socks up. The grown-ups constantly remind their children to stand straight, to use courteous words like thank you while receiving a favor. Children are rebuked for interrupting while grown-ups are speaking. They are scolded for trying to be funny, and if they keep their elbows on the table, they are scolded for that as well. The last line of the poem CHIVVY hints on the frustration that gets built up in a child who is always controlled by a set of dominating parents. A child cannot help wondering if he would ever be allowed to make a decision on his own.